Hi, I'm Darcy Taylor, CEO of Leaf Mobile, and this is our Twitter Q&A. So we had a very busy month through March, and we had a lot of inbound, not only on Twitter, but also on our email line. So thank you very much for your questions. And I'm going to segment the questions into the four main topics that we've had the largest amount of requests for. And I will throw some props to those who posted on Twitter. So our first question that we had from the Wise One. And the topic was, I was wondering if Leaf Mobile would ever look into getting into the sports betting world. Good question. Thank you very much for that. At this time, we have no intentions and are focused on executing our core growth strategies. So betting is not in the foreseeable for future. Our core strategies that we're focused on right now, obviously, is game publishing and development. This is all about portfolio growth of our organic and IP-driven franchises. And then secondly, our technology platform, where we look for a distributed and diversified growth through our Idle Kit partnerships. And this delivers our SaaS type based revenue. And then as well as our recently announced NFT Kit, which is the non-fungible token kit. And our last pillar of focus, which we've been quite active more recently with our LOI for the acquisition of Truly Social Games, is our M&A strategy, where we're looking for acquired and accretive growth. So those are our core focuses at the present and for the foreseeable future. So thank you very much for that question. Okay, our next question came from Dave.WG, and he asked, what's the management and strategy to list on higher exchange? Any plans to lower the share count by doing an RNS that might help qualify for the NASDAQ? So good question, Dave WG, on whether we're looking for strategy to list on a higher exchange, and if there is any plans for a share rollback. I think we can easily say that we're always looking for ways to make it easier for prospective investors to invest in Leaf Mobile. Our first step of this was graduating to the TSX listing, moving up from the venture exchange, and we'll continue to look for ways to improve accessibility to shareholders across markets. The second question was on the rollback and consolidation. We announced a rollback initially on a 10-to-1 basis when we put our prospectus in for the acquisition of ESG and as a part of our graduation to the TSX. And that consolidation is still part of our plan. So our next question, which was a main theme that we're having throughout the inbounds, was when can we expect to see Q4 2020 as well as Q1 2020 financials? And this came from Jigs 4W. This is probably the biggest question that we've been getting more recently. I would like to say that we will announce our Q4 full year 2020 results in late April. So keep a keen eye out for that announcement. And then as well is we will announce our Q1 results in mid-May. So both of those dates will be quite close together. So we will have a fairly full reporting period coming up in the next 30 days. So we had multiple questions on, I say, 4 core themes on our Twitter Q&A. And the fourth biggest theme of questions was one that came in on email from several persons, which was, are there any current plans to offer NFT Kit, which is the non-fungible token kit, or NFT management for prizes, skins, cosmetics, to game companies that aren't using the IdleKit platform currently? So very good question. At this point, there's no plans to expand out the NFT kit to those that are not on the IdleKit platform at this time. But the long range plans obviously is to allow for a broader reach within our partnerships across multiple studios. So I think that's an area just to say stay tuned, and we will have more news coming out about our NFT kit and the opportunities with that in the future. So thank you very much for that question. March was a fabulous month for us. We had a lot of news throughout it, and we look forward to speaking to you again on our next Twitter Q&A. So stay tuned. Thank you.